Yeah, obviously a really good result. I thought also a good performance, limiting Kansas City to 1.24 expected goals. I think is a really good thing. I thought we defended the box quite well, and the goal we score is a lot of the stuff that we've worked on. Yes, it was transition, but we always talk about okay, we need some people running beyond and in front of the line. I thought especially the players that came on really helped lift the game and carry the win for us.
Thank you for that. We'll start with questions here in the room. Go ahead.
Coming into this game, I know a great win for yourself. I know coming into this game plan is a lot of what you're trying to build to beat this team or play against this team. Did you stress out a little bit going through this the whole 90 minutes? Because it felt like the game plan stuck through the entire time. Did you have to adjust a little bit?
Yeah, we had to adjust a little bit towards the end. They were overloading our back line, so we had to go to a 5 just because that was like the last, I would say, 5-10 minutes, which I thought ended up going well. And then in terms of, yeah, I mean, we knew the spaces that we wanted to attack on the build. I thought we had some really good build-ups. I thought we could have hurt them a little more, especially in the first half. But, yeah, I think overall, yeah, it was a solid performance.
So from tonight's game, take away all the good positives because last week was just kind of a complete different story. This week is obviously the big dub. Take the positives and maybe you can build on for the next game and going into this next season as well.
Yeah, and look, we're still, I mean, Louisville loses to Gotham tomorrow. We're still in the hunt. So, and then you're still looking at, it's not that much of a goal differential difference, right? So, yeah, we're still believing that anything is possible. But yeah, I think there's a lot to build on. I think it takes a lot of time to bring a group together, and I think we have a really good foundation. So, regardless of what happens this year, I think we can definitely hit the ground running when we start next year.
The first goal of the season, what a great substitution coming in. It looked like Kiki was getting kind of tired. Is that what you saw to make that substitution?
Yeah, we felt Masai and Kiki put a great shift in, but we just felt like we needed a little more energy, and I thought those two, Clarissa and Ryan, really helped lift the team.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck next week or 2 weeks from now. Tomorrow
Appreciate it.
as well.
Thank you.
Manny? Yep.
Fabrice, congrats on the win. Just want to talk about more of the tactical lineup at the back. You had Lisa Boati make her first NWSL debut. Can you talk about her impact with the starting the first minutes in the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's probably one of our most composed players on the ball. I think she's, you could tell she's tons of quality, uses a lot of deception. So I think she's someone that's going to definitely be in the mix. I think the biggest challenge was she came in kind of midway through, and then it took her a while to actually get clear to actually train with us. And so there's a lot, and obviously, as you know, this league, like, it's really demanding, but she's, she just put one foot in front of the other. She knew kind of the gaps that she needed to close to get ready and be ready for a game like this. And I think for her, especially against someone like Michelle Cooper, I thought she did it extremely well defending.
I think notably, for tonight's match, I think the player of the match, of course, the team defensive line, but also Jane Campbell coming back at net. She made a huge impact on saves and also clutch moments. We expected about her leadership and her clutch on goal.
Yeah, look, I think she's grown as a leader so much, and she's the heartbeat of this team. I think I think she just has that calming presence, and I thought she came up big when she needed to and organized the line. So yeah, great to have her back.
And lastly, I think just talk about the last homestand with a win. I think it's been a while since the Dash won their last home game. I can't remember exactly, but it's been a while. I think you mentioned a little bit more with the fans right now about the positivity, often a good note. How does that impact not just only for the players but also for the organization just winning that last home game?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I mean, we as I mentioned out there, we asked the players earlier, it's like what vision, what last image do you want the fans to leave with about you and your performance, and they said, we want to make sure that we're fighting for every duel, that we stay united, like we really honor the crest, and I think they did that tonight. So really proud of them and what they gave and everything. I think it took all, 26, 27 of them for sure. Appreciate it.
First off, again, congratulations on the win. I know with them being the biggest team in the league and the league team that's winning the league, it's really heartfelt for y'all to win right now. For me, the question is having Chawinga come off with the injury that she had, and then having Rodriguez, Robinson, and Cooper being the strongest three that they went to the ball to more, and seeing they defended really well. What do you think for that moving forward, going to Portland and then possibly next season as well?
Just rephrase. What's the question? Sorry, I just want to make sure I understand the question.
So how do you think the team was resilient between defending those three and also having Chawinga come out? Did it give you all a little bit more of an advantage moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I actually thought we defended her quite well, even leading up to it. So, sure, it gave probably a little more. You can obviously teams could press higher and more efficiently when someone like that is off. But I thought we dealt with her quite well. But if you look at their front line, I mean, they still had Bia, they still had Dabinia, they still had Cooper. Like, those guys are a handful. So I thought the way we defended them was really, really good. So I think if anything, what you're seeing is a group, and especially Malia coming into the group, you know, and Lisa coming in. Like, there's a lot of little detail that maybe they haven't, because we have a very specific way of how we defend. You could tell, like, the gaps are closing, we're getting more aligned. So I think that's what I was saying earlier, where I think next year we can really hit the ground running because they already have a base of what we want to do. So,
Perfect. Thank you.
yeah, thanks.
We'll wrap up with that. Fabrice.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think this is what it's all about. I'm so proud of this team for no matter what, just going out and doing what we can to put ourselves in the best position. Um, and we did just that, and I'm honestly just so proud of everybody.
Thank you for that. We'll take any questions here. We'll start there.
Yes, how you doing? Congratulations on the win. So, game plan was to stop Kansas City, obviously, but that also put a lot of pressure on y'all offensively. You were able to create a goal. Take us through that moment and how hard it was to build up to that moment. First off,
Yeah, we actually felt like there was a decent amount of space. I mean, Delaney was, I think, wide open when she got that ball. I was wide open when she passed it to me. And then I think it was just a matter of taking that space and really attacking with speed. We know that they commit a lot of numbers high, and so that way, we'll have good moments to create opportunities on the transition. And so I don't really remember how Delaney got the ball, but I just knew we were like pretty wide open. And then for Sarah to get in the box, Clarissa, Ryan, I mean, for them to match my speed on the ball as well just says a lot, and I think is a lot of growth on the fact that we were able to score a goal like that. And I mean, Ryan, what an amazing finish, and so composed, literally just got in the game and was able to put that away no problem. And that's what she's been doing all season. So yeah, I'm just literally so happy.
excited. Chemistry's been growing and growing and growing. We've been talking about it throughout the entire season, talking with y'all too. So take the positives from tonight. What did you see as a player that we can build off of continuing on? And then what did Fabrice tell y'all after the game?
Yeah, I think picking our moments of when, it's good to be up 1-0, but even before that, like not getting too drawn back to where we're just sitting on our own half. I think really choosing our moments to get up and press and really do that as a team. There were a couple of moments where we were a little bit stretched or not as together as we wanted. So just looking at that and making sure we fill the gaps there and, going forward from there.
And then what did Fabrice had to say at the end of the game here?
I
Or
always
did Ryan
bug out
take
in
it
those
off?
moments. You said after the game?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he just emphasized how proud he was of us and that we did exactly what we said we were going to do, which feels so good as a team to know that every single person gave it their all tonight and just for a 90-minute performance. And I think that was like what it was going to take in order to beat this team, and that's what we did. So yeah, I really don't remember exact words. I always just kind of black out.
It's always good to have a win after that. So now the season is not over yet. Still have one more game. But to the fans tonight, last home game, what do y'all say to them? Because it's been a long time since we feel good when we're going to an off season after a season when you don't make the playoffs. But I can tell you as a fan, we feel good about what the off season can bring and what next season's going to bring. How about you? What do you have to message to the fans?
Yeah, thank you so much for your support tonight. Especially getting to see the 20, I think it was 20 fans that got to come down the field and get our jerseys, and we got to talk to them and interact with them a little bit, which is so special knowing that they're here with us no matter what. And we really felt that energy extra tonight with the goal and every tackle. I felt like they were right there with us, and it's always so important to us as players to feel that energy, and it really does boost us. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that our goal was to leave the home stadium with our fans feeling like they had something to look forward to next season, and you could really feel the energy. So I hope that we did that.
Y'all succeeded. Thank you, Yaz. H's.
Thank you.
First off, I would congratulate y'all again for getting a huge victory over this team, which is a team that's big offensively and defensively. What do you think y'all did really well to help shut them out offensively and defensively?
Yeah, I think defensively we really defended as a unit and did what we've been doing really well, especially in the second part of the season. This game, to me, I think it was important that it didn't feel as big as it was, and especially with the opponent that we were playing, we didn't make it out to something that was this task that we couldn't take. I think when we played them earlier in the season, we were pretty defensive, even to start off. And then this game, we start off on the front foot. We're in their half, getting corners. The first 5-10 minutes, we're really not letting our foot off the gas. And I think that just really gave us the overall confidence that like it doesn't matter who we play, we know how we play and what we can do. And as long as we are dangerous and defend as a team, then I mean, it can easily be our game. So I really appreciated that we really came out on the front foot and didn't step back because of who we were playing.
And then lastly, getting her first goal of the season, how did the team overall react after post goal?
Yeah, I mean, Ryan is so amazing. I think she shows up every single day for this team and had such a good beginning part of the season when before her concussion. And she's just a player that you can always rely on and does every part of the work that we ask her to do. So I'm so extremely proud of her, and I thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Good evening. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Happy, excited, I can tell, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I know it's not the end of the season. It's the last game at home, at least with some help from beyond, if you will, but it's there for still a possibility. I know it's not time to recap a season, but can you start looking at the pluses and the negatives, what the team has done well, your contribution? Any thoughts on that? I know that's a very broad question.
Yeah, I think coming back after the break was probably the whole highlight of our season. I mean, the way that we were able to, I think we ended up tying a decent amount of those games, but compared to not getting a tie or the win that we needed prior to, you could really feel our momentum picking up. And I think the way that we were playing, especially defensively, allowed us to stay in these games and just like really figure out what that means for us to like do everything as one and a unit. And so I think the highlight was the whole second half of how we were able to play and just really embrace our identity and also show that on the field and not be scared of any opponent. I felt like we really tried to continue to be a pressing team, and no matter who we played, and like just really focus on ourselves. And so unfortunately we want to do that next season, starting off I think on the front foot in the first half, so that way we're not catching up or necessarily in this position where we have to rely on other games. But I think this is really like a solid foot forward of what Houston Dash and like this team is going to be. And that's really, I mean, as a player, all you can ask for is to progress forward, and I think that's exactly what we're doing.
You used the word identity. Maybe another word is culture. Mm-hmm. Coach Fabrice, I imagine, is a huge part of what it's building here, right? Mm-hmm. And building is a process that takes time?
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it definitely takes time, and I think it also takes as much time as you kind of let it. I think in the beginning of the season, the process might have taken a little longer than we wanted to, but it's always important to gather yourselves and bounce right back. And so I think our culture and how we organized the team and how we were able to come together and be like, okay, like this is what's gonna help us be a winning team, was super important. And I think we're honestly we were one of the best teams in the second half of the season. I mean, there was like plenty of stats where if this was the beginning, we would be second or third, worth the gatherers of points. So yeah, I mean, I think our culture is super solid, and the way that we really just like emphasized on that and really leaned on each other as players, the staff as well, and just like talking and figuring out what we need to do. But we always felt that support from one another. So, yeah, I mean, this has definitely been the best culture team that I've been on thus far.
And lastly, if I may, how are you doing adjusting to this city, this team, and balancing your other commitments? Because, by the way, you play on another team here and there, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it can be, difficult coming in and out, for sure, especially when it's your first year on a new team. But I think that with Houston, it's honestly been pretty easy to kind of feel out for individually like what I need to do to help the team, and just trying my best to have contributions to make sure that I'm creating chances as an attacking player, and also help defensively. So it can be difficult in the first year, but I think with the way that this team is like constructed, it's been pretty easy to come in and out, or just to start with this team.
Did you get tired? You know, national team here, there. Your logistics must be all over the place.
Yeah, the travel is a lot, but I've luckily been in a position where it's not any different than it was for me last year, with the CONCACAF games, with Gotham and traveling that much as well. So I was almost prepped for it. I feel like that's kind of how I like to look at it. It can be tough on any player traveling that much, but that's why I'm extra focused on recovery and things like that. Because I mean, if this is what I've been wanting to do, so.
And not going long in press conferences with questions like mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we got to win. Let's go. Super excited and super proud of this group. We've been through a lot this season, ups and downs, and I've been here a lot on the mic. We were joking with losses or ties. Ties that felt like losses because we really needed 3 points. And I think this is just a testament to who we are as a team, who we can be. This league is crazy. The bottom team can beat the top at any given moment, and it was a really great team performance. I mean, offensively, we were able to break them sometimes. Hopefully we can continue to grow on that. Defensively, we were super sound. Everyone that came off the bench were throwing their bodies. We had staples, stitches, and that's what it takes to beat the top team in this league. And yeah, couldn't be more happy with the result.
Congratulations on the win, especially that's a statement game to get that win as well. Playoffs are still an option, but we still got a lot to do. Tomorrow's game with the opponent. But tonight for y'all, the defense looked really well, held the back line together. It looked like with Chewinga and y'all had a game plan, and it looked like someone was marking her specifically, and then she ended up coming out, and the game plan kind of changed a little bit, but y'all held it down. Talk about y'all's plan, and then when the plan changed, if it did.
Yeah, I mean, Chewinga's super fast, and she's not only fast, she's talented with her feet. She brings a different dynamic to Kansas City. And obviously you have to protect the space in behind. You definitely have to worry about her. You know, I guess the game plan was Avery being a little bit more defensive on the right side and blocking the outside channel. And then I guess we were kind of double teaming, but she was still releasing to the outside back. But when she did go out, we felt a little more freedom to play out because her counter pressing ability is really good. So we were able to play out a little more, and defensively we felt a little more comfortable. But again, throughout the season, we've grown so much communication. We have Lisa communicating, and she's new to the team. Avery's grown in so much. And Malia came in and had one of her best defensive games. Now we're really taking pride in our defense, and I think we struggled at the beginning of the year. We were mostly like possession oriented, but now we're like anything that gets in our box, we are bumping runners. We are yelling, screaming at each other with urgency, and really protecting our net. So yeah, it was a really good defensive performance all across the field. Our pressure on the ball higher up the field was very good, and when they released, we have to release. So obviously at the end of the game, we went into a 5-back, and we were just trying to protect the lead, and that's how you game manage. That's how we can grow more, game management. You know, going down when someone's cramping, I think is really important. So yeah, proud of our defense.
Y'all stepped up. Malia was stepping up, but struggling a little bit there. Katie Lynn came in to put it down. Chappie came in. Unfortunately, she took a big hit right there, so hopefully she's healthy. But taking everything y'all built off of and continue to build off from game to game, what can you take for next season as this chemistry does hope to grow? Granted, the season's not over yet.
Yeah. I think continuing to grow in our possession and our attacking. Obviously, you know, we get into the final third a lot, but then how do we create better chances? A lot of the games we kind of have to protect a 1-0 lead and or come back for a goal. And if we can start to score early and keep the pressure on attacking, I think it'll relieve our defensive like panic, you know, just trying to get the ball out of our defensive end. Yeah, so I think we're going to continue to grow in our relationship building on the field, and I think the hardest part of soccer is the final third. And our goal tonight was a testament of what we've been working on. People were filling the lanes. We had someone in the center lane, we had someone in the outside lane, and then Ryan Garris flying in the back. And I think we've been working on that all year. So we will continue to grow in that.
That's good to hear. So talking from the fan base, we're really happy how the season went, even though it's still not over yet. We're really happy going into the off season. We're not going to be pulling our hair out in the off season, waiting to see what happens. Tell the fans what is your message to the fans as we are waiting through this nice off season to get the season kicked back up again next season. Granted, we're still in a rush right here, a playoff.
Yeah, first, thank you to the fans for continuing to show up every single game and going through the ups and downs with us. You know, we're out there fighting every single day at training, in the game, and we had a lot of growing pains this year. But for our fans to continue to show up and believe in us, and I think you'll see a different side next year, more consistent, and I'm really excited for what we're building here.
Thanks, Paige. Y'all really rocked it tonight.
Thank you.
First off, again, congratulations on a huge victory tonight, especially with this team that's big offensively and defensively. Having Rodriguez take all the corner kicks in that part of the game, what was going through all of y'all's head at that point, knowing how offensively strong they are?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working on defending corners and defending the box a lot. And, you know, we don't have the tallest team. So really making it very difficult for the runners. Our man-to-man marking in the corners were outstanding. They were pushing people away from the goal, which is our priority, and letting Jane rocked it and came out for some big corners in the air. Yeah, but it was really kind of down to our man marking. And when they went to near post, we put all of our bodies there, and we just wanted to get it out. Yeah, so yeah, proud of the group.
Another follow-up is Jane Campbell had a lot of key saves, a lot of key blocks. What is that going to lead into, influencing-wise, going into Portland, trying to get that last win to get you a bigger playoff chance?
Yeah, I mean, having Jane in there is great. I mean, Abby is great too. They're both crazy leaders in the back, and you know, it's nice as a defender to have someone that has your back. So when you see her coming out for big saves, you're going to do everything to slide and be together as one. So it's inspiring. If a defender makes a huge tackle, you're going to make the next tackle, because that's like the D unit is like a family. We protect each other, and it sets a tone for the rest of us going into Portland.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Thanks, guys.